What is going on, everyone? It is PM TCG with all your TCG content at night. And on today's episode, we're going to review a character that is very interesting. It goes by the name of Allister. If you guys did not see the thumbnail, obviously. Allister is a character who is on the hunt to trap as many souls as possible within the Seal of Orichalcos. And now on the Waking the Dragon series itself, there's a ton of characters, really sick folks. The problem is a majority of those cards in their decks do not exist. Allister included. Allister has an 11 count total anime exclusive cards that don't exist outside of the anime. So I had to do a lot of creative liberty to build this deck and kind of just fit as much as I could into the character. Allister hates the Kaiba brothers and Gozaburo Kaiba, especially because of the war machines that were made to essentially conquer his city, country, what have you. So he has a lot of cards based on like war, tanks and machines and things of that nature. So that's kind of how I went with the deck build. So let's go ahead and we'll jump right into the build. We'll see what we have and we'll kind of go from there. So up first we have Mechanical Chaser, a 4-star 1850 attack monster. I could have added more of these guys in the deck, but you'll kind of see why in a minute. So we have Mechanical Chaser, then you have Overdrive, which is a tank. We have 2 Overdrives, and we have 2 Oni tanks. This kind of fit the tank vibe that he was going, because there's a little flashback scenes where there's tanks that were made by Kaiba Corp that are really freaking out the character with his little brother. And it kind of looks like his little brother did die during the whole conflict, so we wanted to make sure we added tanks. Plus there's some anime exclusive cards that are tanks in his deck, so there's our tank fulfillment there. Moving on to his kind of like weird coercion cards, he has Cyber Soldier of Dark World, that with our Science Soldier and our Cipher Soldier or Kinetic Soldier back then. He had a trap card that kind of went with all of them, so I made sure I added those guys in here. So we'll kind of keep going here. Cyber Soldier of the Dark World, we have Gaia Tech Wolf, you'll see why here in a minute. And then we go on to kind of like what I foresee as his main strategy of the deck. We have the United Resistance, we have 2 of those. Then we go over to the Science Soldier, 2 people running about, and then now 3 of the Oppressed People, and that kind of ends our normal monsters, but our 3 Oppressed People. So I wanted to make sure I added those in here just because it's kind of what he was going through during that whole little war segment on his country that Kaiba Corp funded. So, you know, the United Resistance, the people running about, and the Oppressed People have a trap card that wipes the whole board once all 3 of them are together. So I wanted to put that on there, kind of give a little callback to his background. So yeah. Then we'll go on to the effect monsters real quick. We have Blowback Dragon. I did violate my rule a little bit. Seal of Orichalcos should have been around 2004, so our cards 04 and before would have been okay for this. I didn't want to put a Barrel Dragon in here. I thought Blowback Dragon was super sick. It kind of fits the whole weapon aesthetic of the character. This is the only violation I think I'm completely okay with. Everything else is completely fine. So there's the Blowback Dragon, and then on to the Spell Canceller that he used. And then to Cannon Soldier, and then 2 of the Kinetic Soldier now allotted to the Cipher Soldiers. We added Cannon Soldier in here because, again, it fits with the whole weapon theme. But it also is a fusion monster, or it also fuses to a fusion monster. You'll see here in a minute. So on to the spell cards real quick. We have Heavy Storm, we have Polymerization, we have Dark Hole, Pot of Greed, Monster Reborn, Dark Factory Mass Production, Mystical Space Typhoon, Emergency Provisions, Rush Recklessly, and the Seal of Orichalcos. We could have swapped out like Rush Recklessly with something else, but when I was doing some of the playtest Rush, it came in clutch enough. The biggest problem is this deck just does not have any super heavy hitters or like monsters that'll swing, so that's what the Seal's for. So, all right, we'll move on to the traps real quick. We have Rogeki Break, Sakuretsu Armor, Dust Tornado, Huge Revolution. I told you those cards together all kind of fit in with this. Widespread Ruin, Compulse, Royal Decree, 7 Tools of the Bandit, Trap Jammer, and Magic Jammer to round off the trap cards. And then our Labyrinth Tank, again to fit that tank theme with Gaia, Tech Wolf, and Cannon Soldier. So that's kind of the deck build, guys. That's what I got for Allister. I really wish that all his cards were, like, at least give us some of them. Like, even if I got 5 out of that group, it still helped the deck a lot. But yeah, this is kind of what I came up with for Allister. If you guys did enjoy this, please go ahead and smash that like button down below. Your support is so greatly appreciated. Build the deck, try it. It's fun. It's kind of fun, I think. So yeah, but again, guys, I have been PM TCG with all your TCG content at night. We'll see you all in the next one.